What is a high value man? One, in order to be a high value man, it starts with money. Again, like it or not, I didn't put the six-figure thing out there. It's been with us since the mid 80s, and like it or not,
Men don't like this discussion because it brings the uncomfortable truth to the forefront. Why have men forgot that Kevin Samuels said that the wall only applies to high value men?
Ava, here's where it's about to hurt. You're not getting the best access. You're not getting the best women because you ain't good enough. You're not getting the best because you're not good enough. Simple as that. You're not better than the dudes you think they should. So you can get mad at Dirty Dick Rodney, Pookie Ray Ray, Brad Chad, Rico Suave, but they ain't worried about you. They got an overload. You can sit back and look at AMS, Donovan, and all these guys and be like, man, these guys got it lucky because of this to that. What are you doing? What are you doing with what you got? How many of you guys actually say, you know what? He's right. I'm not doing enough. I just thought being a good guy is enough and they should want me. No, they don't. And they never have. Really, they never have. Women want good looking, good smelling, good feeling men too. And if you think that you're going to wait until you're 40, 50 and think it's all of a sudden going to change and all of a sudden, the economy's going to make women want you. No, let me go ahead and be real. I don't care what happens in the next wave economy. Women going to be all right for a long time. At least for your lifetime. There is no cataclysmic event short from a zombie apocalypse that's going to turn women that are dime pieces and fine women from wanting that to picking you.
Forget that Kevin Samuels said average men will get average options, the best of the worst. As a 23-year-old woman, I know this. Men are not drowning in options for wives. I repeat, men are not drowning in options for wives. If they were, there would be no need for Fresh and Fit, and men wouldn't be overseas, and every man over 30 wouldn't be single. Men are always running and say, we can get this, we can get that. It's more women than men. But what men forget is that it's more men than wives. Them being more women does not mean the numbers are in your favor. That's just more sex partners. They have to factor in if she's overweight, have children, mental health disorders, physical disorders, mental health trauma, mindset, family history, toxicity, if she has an OnlyFans, if she's chasing up the Chad and Brad, age, and women under 30, it gets smaller. That drips the numbers down and it proves my point. The numbers are not in men's favor. There are more single women than men, that is true. And it's because 80% of women are chasing after 20% of men. A lot of men want marriage. A lot of men want families. Only 40% of men ever procreated. Men are heading overseas because of this fantasy. The manosphere was created because of this fantasy. Go to any woman under 30. The chances of her dating a man 20, 30 years older than her is slim to none. Out of 100 women, it may be 5. The average woman is with a man her age. So men think that they're banking on just turning 30 and that's all good. They'll end up just like this guy.
Everybody that I said I didn't want came in my DM.
What did you say you didn't want?
Well, certain the age group, and also the people that's not, really taking care of themselves, body wise.
How do you know? Was you going to their profiles and see that they didn't match what you desired?
Yeah.
And you didn't respond to them?
No, I didn't. Not at all.
Let's take it from the top. What's your name again? Moses?
Aquar Moses. Aquar. Yeah.
And where you calling us from, Aquar?
DC.
DC, how old are you?
46.
46. Do you have children?
2.
How old are your kids?
16 and 20.
Old and unhappy with his options, who got the best of the worst and thought the wall only applied to women, but he can't access the best. He can only get the worst pre-wall women. Men can value youth and everything, whatever they want, but men can't get it. Men also value having money. Most men don't have it. Men can obtain value at any age, but statistically, most men won't. Most men won't crack 6 figures like Kevin told them to.
And you gotta compete. Yeah, you gotta compete. That means if you're walking around at 30 plus years old, 40 years old in some baggy jeans, graphic t-shirt, pot belly, scruffy looking hair, no cologne, hat turned backwards or something, dirt under your fingernails, some sneakers or whatever, and you expect the bad chick to want to be with you, you out of your damn mind. You're going to get the best of the worst as possible. Those are the chicks that are going to check for you. And those are the chicks you're going to check for because you're not going to try to do anything better because you know you don't fit there. Guys, you know being a good guy ain't enough. So the question becomes, if you know being a good guy ain't enough, and if you don't, and even if you...
One thing I want you guys to remember, before you say, she hit the wall, remember that the wall only applies to men who make 6 figures. If you don't make 6 figures, then the wall doesn't apply to you. You can take the best you get because there's not enough women 18 to 30 that's childless and it hit all the factors that men want. Who doesn't have OnlyFans, who doesn't go to the club, who wants to be married, their numbers get low unless you're going overseas. And every man doesn't want to go overseas. And even if you were to go overseas, you got to compete there. Men especially have trouble receiving my message because they feel like it's a personal attack because they aren't the men that women are chasing after. Men who make 6 figures or in that club never usually take what I have to say a problem. It's always the men who don't fit the requirements, who don't have to pick up a letter with men, who get very angry at what I say. But I state reality. I know women can be delusional as well, but men, you're just as bad. I'm not saying what you want men are impossible, but it's not as easy as you make it seem. So you picking at women will make you end up with the same exact women you're making fun of or lonely. Because the women you want are in high demand. Compete. The women you want are in high demand. Compete. Women, I'm here to defeat the wall.